Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. We are so excited to have you today for our webinar. Please, wherever you are, I would wish that you share this video, share the link to someone. You registered with your friend. I want you to take it some time to remind the person that we are live. We'll be starting in a few minutes, but I want you to call everybody to come around so that we have a very good session. All right. So I'll be back soon. Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing well and I hope your day is going well. Welcome to episode 2 of our Rave Connect webinars. What we aim to do here is to educate you and share some tips and stuff about the digital space, talk of digital marketing, digital tools you can use. Last time we had this was in January and it was amazing. And I'm very certain that today's session is going to be super amazing. Like, we're going to go with so many hacks, so many strategies, so many tips that you can apply immediately to ensure that your social media game has improved. So today we are having a very special guest, one of the people that mentored me from afar and then even close when I was starting this journey. So I'll give you a little introduction about him and then I'll bring him on to come and share all he has with us. But if you know you have not shared the live stream, do that now. I'll let a friend that we are live. Okay, so the guest we have today, his name is Clinton Wood, but he's very much known as K. Joley. He's also our own. Oh, there's a name that he uses. Oh my God, I can't. How did I forget? I'll remember. When I remember, I'll let you know. So he's a talent manager, he's a record producer and a businessman who identifies himself as a multipreneur. Okay. He has a high track record of showing SMEs to reach an enviable business status. Since 2022, he founded the Blue Embassy, which is an advertising agency, a marketing agency as well. And then it offers social media marketing services for brands like Adowa Makeup, No Bad Songs, Asha Fort, um, which he's also the managing director for. So he's done so many amazing things. He's the head of the A&R for Jump Up Entertainment. That's a record label in Accra. He has managed musicians, he has managed businesses, he has managed agencies. I mean, I've known him for a while and then I've seen so many things he has done and he has helped me also, I mean, in my journey as a digital marketer. So I don't want to bore you with so much, but this little introduction should let you know that the person we're about to have is someone that has been doing this since 2019, right? Most of us got to get into the digital space after 2020, after COVID and all those things. But he started in 2019. So he has gone through it. He has seen the highs and the lows, and he's going to bring us on. I mean, and it's for free. So I'm so happy he's here today. So I'll be inviting Kay. Hi Kay. Can you
Hi,
hear
hi, hi,
me?
hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm good. Oh,
Okay. Thanks for
I'm
having
so.
me.
Oh, thank you for coming. So happy
And
to have you here.
I'm honored to be on this live stream. Yes. So my can I go on? Are we live?
Yes, yes, yes. Please, you are live. You're live. You can go
My
on.
name is Clinton Edwood, and in the environment I work with, people know me as K Joley. I'm a businessman, I'm a talent manager, I'm a record producer, and currently I'm also into the music space doing sound engineering and all that. So today's topic is basically simple. Social media hacks, social media growth hacks for SMEs and professionals, right? Social media back in like 4 years, 5 years ago is not the social media we have today. And a lot of things have changed. Even if you sleep today, the next minute you hear that new thing is out. There's AI, there's this, there's that. People are deploying a lot of applications to help them maneuver their way, do business, maximize profit, right? So you can't be in today's world and not know about social media. You can't be in today's world and not even think of getting on any social media platform. So I think 6 7 years ago, I was telling my sister that social media was going to be very, very big, that people will live off social media. She was like, oh, I'm a very private person. I don't like to. I'm saying, yes, you're a private person, though, but when it comes to this space we are operating in, social media, I told her, I was just trying to say, yes, social media will become the new 666 that the Bible spoke of. So she was like, okay, she'll give it a try. But it was one of those things. She didn't really pay attention to it. Fast forward, the economy of social media has skyrocketed. Like a lot of opportunities. It's amazing. You can be at the comfort of your house and do business online, do like what we are doing right now. Suppose I'm being paid to do this job, I can leave off this job, do webness just at the comfort of my zone, having internet and access to a phone or laptop. I can just make some money. Now there's crypto, there's Bitcoin, there's this all this online digital money that people are trading off and making money. So I would like to start my today's agenda with marketing yourself or the business. So some people are the business themselves. Some people, if I saw some people are business themselves, I'm talking about people who do like influencer marketing. People are content creators. People are being paid to appear for programs, speak on programs, and all that. They are rather the business. These are two different types of people. Then we have the business itself, like maybe Apple, you have Samsung, you have all this business situated at a place. They have head office, they have HR, all those things that you can walk through. Maybe if you want to reach somewhere, you have to go through the manager, operations manager, something like that before you get to. All of them in 2026 are valid. You need to get on social media, whether you're a business owner or you are the business itself. Most people are like, okay, I don't have a business, but me, I do. I'm an MC. I MC for weddings. No, you still need social media. Where can people reach you on? Instagram, Facebook, and all these platforms. If you are just an MC in your corner, how will people get to know you? Do you get what I'm saying? So social media as a business on its own, doing social media for the business and doing social media for an individual yourself. So today's topic is for just these two people. I want to highlight on just two people. Social media on a business and social media for an individual. So in today's world, you can't be there and don't know what's going on the internet. Even I tell people that even if you want to send a message, a normal message to someone, use social media, use either WhatsApp or Instagram or Telegram or wherever. Once you have internet, you can send message to these people on your friends, your family, business. You can use all these mediums to send message to some people so that they can receive it. It's more of like, if you are not on the platform, if supposing Jay wants to send me a message today and I'm not on a specific platform, she won't get me. She has to go through the traditional media, like maybe back in the days they go and leave messages at Hits FM, Peace FM. Don't. As you may see, blah blah blah. If you have, if you've seen this guy, and
The
all those
message
things.
won't get there today. Oh.
Easy, but now it's quick. I can literally send, "Hi, how are you?" and next microseconds you have it. So it's very, very important that we kind of adapt social media in today's world. It's very, very important. So, in as much as I want to dwell on social media, on businesses, I want to also talk about business itself, like on the grounds. If you want to do social media on business, or you want to use social media to amplify your business, you can't do so without understanding the nature of a business. You can't do social media. If it was like 4 or 5 years ago, I would say, okay, social media, you can just do sponsored ads and get people to, but when I became a businessman, I've also realized that you have to also understand the business community or the ecosystem that you are in. So you can't equally do social media on a business whilst your business is not really thriving on the floor. Like, you have to do the normal things you have to do in the business, understanding the business, know where you are taking your business from A to B and all that. So I think I have some few things I want to also highlight. The fact that uh, business on social media is very, very important. Integrity. If you are on social media, you are doing business, and you are that type of person, when people send money for you, maybe you are selling stuff on social media, people send money to you, and you squander the money in the name of, oh, you have social media, so you'll be able to amplify and get more business. That would be a foul play, because now I don't even trust your business. What shows that I will be able to reach out to you? So in as much as you are trying to use social media to amplify your business or get more customers, you have to be very, very, very responsible. You have to be very, very trustworthy. So you have to also understand your business. If you don't have any idea about business, I don't think you'll be able to use social media to amplify and reach a lot of people. Also, I've seen what most Ghanaians do. They are doing a lot of mistakes when it comes to using social media to reach a targeted audience, right? Some of them, if you go to their bio, they will tell you that, oh, uh, we don't do refund. We don't do refund, or they will say items so can't be returned. In my mind, I'm like, okay, even Apple and Amazon, they have like 30-day cashback, or what do they call it? They call it 30-day guarantee. Even
Yeah, I
as
think there's also a refund policy,
yes,
something like
yes.
that. Yeah.
So automatically, if I come on your page and I see that, I'm going. I'm not coming back, because anything could happen to the product. Just imagine, maybe if you left the office, wherever the business you are situated, and the delivery guy is bringing it, the thing probably got damaged on the road coming, not on my end. So if I tell you that maybe there's a problem with the product, you have to return. You tell him that there's no refund, or you don't items sold are not returned. Automatically, you've already trashed your business. Nobody is going to trust you. Trust me, nobody's going to trust you. So I feel like integrity, and also, yes, integrity plays a very key role in also doing business on social media, or letting people reach out to you on social media. You want to say, okay, this business is solid. I've seen what they've done. I've seen their reviews. Reviews are like today's currency, gold. When you are doing business, reviews are everything. So people that normally follow me, they see I post a lot of reviews from clients. Reviews are like currency, because if a client came to you and didn't get like good service, you probably can't win the next client. They are gone for life. You have to look for another person. Maybe if you are lucky, you get. If you are not lucky, you won't get. So reviews and feedbacks are currency. But in our part of the world, no, reviews and feedbacks is problem. The moment you give the Ghanaian feedback, they are like, oh, you hate on my business. They will come and even cry on you. You hate on my business. You don't want me to thrive. I'm a young hustler trying to make money. Why are you trying to hate on me? But that's okay. Sometimes you also have to accept accountability for some of these things, you know. So if I come on your page and you're saying no refund, or items sold can't return, I'm not buying from you. That's the first one. Also, I made mention of Amazon and other foreign businesses doing a 30-day policy, 30-day return policy, and cashback on goods that have been damaged and all that. Also, one thing I would also advise people who want to do business on social media, or want to use social media to maximize profits, is that you have to separate yourself. If your business is not like being an MC, being a content creator, being something that you are rather the business, I try to advise people to separate themselves from the business. Let the business stand out, and you also stand out. Don't mix the two. There are cases where sometimes you have to show up. If you show up, the clients give clients confidentiality, like, oh, okay, this is the person, this is the face behind the brand, so I can trust the brand. So if I send my money to them, as far as I know this guy or this lady is behind the business, they won't dupe me. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes, most part of it, you have to separate yourself from the business. I'm saying so because there are a lot of people obviously doing what you are doing, and you always want to stand out and do more, so that you'll be visible and your business will be seen, or you'll be acknowledged. So if you have probably you probably have people, not everybody is cool with you. Let me put it that way. You have people that you are not really in good terms with. As soon as they see you are the face behind the brand, they can sabotage or salvage your business. It's very, very common. So you often see, was just recently that this guy, Richard Niamakwe, before he turned 40, he did an interview with Bolare, and he was telling us some of the brands that he's behind it: Chicken Man, Pizza Man, and all this Beggar King. And we were like, wow, all these years he didn't say anything. Probably some of his haters have bought the meal and they've even ate from those places, but we didn't know he was the one behind it. He let marketing and social media do the job for him. He was just at his side doing his own thing. But meanwhile, these businesses were his, and they have some business that you have to literally show your face. Example, like let me put it. Example, what was the best? Despite. Everybody knows Despite owns the salt, the U2, and this special eyes and all those things. And because he has like long track record of being truthful and being somebody who can be trusted, people love him. And if they, as long as they know it's Despite who owns the business, they will continue to purchase. He has like he's been able to dominate in that environment that people trust him on certain things that they know that okay, since it's from Despite, it has to be legit, it's quality. So these are two scenarios. One, you have to hide yourself from the separate yourself from the business. Two, you have to sometimes put yourself in front of the business. So you should know as to how and when you have to do all these things, so that it won't rather be of a disadvantage to you rather than being an advantage to you. Please, are you following? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you and we are
Oh,
following you closely.
okay. So separate yourself from the business when the need be. So the next point I want to talk about is consistency. People, if you are on my WhatsApp status, I post a lot. There are some days I don't post, and people will come and ask me, "Today, K, why didn't you post? Why? Where are you? Have you traveled? Are you okay?" Because people are used to me posting. I post a lot, a lot. The reason why I post a lot is because I feel like every day we go out there, we got a kind of job that we do. We take contacts, we exchange contacts every day. So I have that perception that I have new following or new people on my timeline, or I've saved a lot of new contacts. So when I post, maybe if the person doesn't need our services directly, they know someone that might need our services, right? So I post a lot. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Let me know if we are still live. Okay.
Okay, sorry
I,
about that. I'm here.
I lost you
Network
for.
decided to show
Okay.
small shaky, but I'm back.
So yeah, I was saying that if you're on my WhatsApp, you know that I post a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
the reason why I post a lot is because I have a feeling there's something at the back of my mind that says that okay, you meet people every now and then. So if you have like new people following you on WhatsApp, or let me just limit it to just WhatsApp. I wouldn't want to go to Instagram or WhatsApp. You exchange contact daily. I have a feeling that if I post and this new person doesn't need my services, probably they know someone who needs my services. I want to be on top of mind. If you think about maybe if you want to buy this thing, I'm the one to go to. If you need this thing, I'm the one to go to. So consistently, I've been posting. And I remember people used to laugh me that I post and when you post the settle, when you can post that, it looks like beads or ants. You can post
Yeah,
and yes,
like rice.
like rice. And they will be laughing at me that hey, you post, oh, you have data. But these same people sometimes tell me that, oh, post this thing for me because I know a lot of people watch your status. You see, from people who were laughing at me now, they are encouraging me that I should post more. And it's okay. Sometimes we can be there and there's no booking, and you can post an old video and just someone like, oh, I even have a wedding coming up. Oh, I even have this coming up. Okay, can I book your services for this day? Are you available on this day? Just like that. In my mind, it's like people literally can forget you. We are in a disposable era where everybody wants to move to the next thing. So the more you keep showing up, the more you keep posting, being consistent will let you stand out. In an era that if somebody wants something or a service that you provide, they can just go to Google and within like a minute, you have like 5, 6, 7 options, even closer within your area, not in general, like wider. Like if they narrow the search down to even where you operate, suppose you operate in Dansoman, when they narrow the search down, you can even get like 4 or 5 people who do the same thing that you do, who are live. So if you don't show up every day consistently posting, sometimes people may forget you. And that's normal. People may forget you because we are in an era where everybody's, on the go, on the go, on the go. So consistency is a game for survival. And you also have to understand that social media can be used as a tool, in as much as you can go there, have friends you chat with and all that. If you use social media rather as a tool rather than it being the fun of social media, it's like you're using it. Think of a farmer who's going to the farm. They have a lot of how do you call it, tools that they use to farm. But when they want to do big plantation or big farming, sometimes they deploy the big machines to be able to, farm. So social media should be seen that, okay, if I want to maybe reach one or two people, I can do this. But then if I want to go big or let people see my brand, they have to deploy certain tools. That's when you see people going on other platforms like TikTok, Instagram, how do you call it? Now there's this thing, I've forgotten. There's a new this thing that I saw recently. I forgot when it comes. I'll let you know. But people use Instagram, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter. But if you want to sometimes narrow your reach in a specific area, that's the immediate people closer to you, your friends, your family, probably on WhatsApp. If you market on WhatsApp, there are high chances that you see your people from school and all that. But if you want to go beyond that search, that's when you go to Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all those platforms, right? So I want to use Chef Abby. I don't know if you guys know Chef Abby. She's popular. I think everybody knows Chef Abby.
Everybody likes food, so everybody knows Chef Ami.
I saw Chef Abby from the come up. The time I
Okay.
had like 19 to 20,000 followers on my IG, Chef Abby
Mhm.
had only 4,000 followers, and she was
Okay.
following. I literally was monitoring her account, so she
Mm.
was following me. She still follows me though. Yes, yes. Now she's big. Now she's big. So, so she was following me, and I was watching, and I was telling a friend of mine that this girl has been able to crack the code.
Mm.
She's able to crack it, but she understands the algorithms. She understands
Yeah.
how metrics works. So let's give her roughly a year. She'll blow up. I said it like in passing, like, oh, watch this lady very well. And now I think today, as of today, she has more than 600,000 followers on Instagram alone. It was one content after the other, one content, just and she was consistent. Earlier this year, she came on uh, Twitter to say that she's not been consistent with her YouTube. So she wants to, go back and direct the attention on YouTube, and she did it. And it will shock you just within like 2 months or 2 months or 3 months, her YouTube has gone again, bruh, at once. And I'm like, okay. Personally, I saw her when she was doing Instagram. I was like, okay, Instagram there is normal because obviously now she's able to replicate that same thing on YouTube. That means she understands what she's doing or she's cracked the code. So when we talk about being consistent on social media, a case
Mhm.
is a simple example. She didn't stop posting. She didn't post as in when she feels like she wants to post. She was deliberate and was timely, like consistently. If she has to post in the morning, you go there in the morning, there's a post. To a point now, I feel like now she has a team. She has a big team that she doesn't. I don't think she handles her IG herself personally. I think right now it's the whole team behind management, like management behind her doing all those.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But when she started, it was just her. She knows how to cook and do. I remember clearly she was a little above 3,000, almost 4,000. Now she has 600,000. And because of social media, I bet she didn't even probably think about it that she meet all these people through social media. She's met a lot of people. She's traveled, and she recently, I think last year, TikTok flew her to France for a TikTok event.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah. That's true.
all through social media. Whoever thought that a little girl from Ghana would be able to achieve this with a phone and an app? So you see, so consistently we have to post. If you have to if you are doing a business on social media, you can't post as in when you feel like. You have to consistently post. And also, I want to use Adenkule Gold. There's this Nigerian musician. Maybe people who are in the gospel sector wouldn't know him like that, but he's a secular artist. Let me put it that way. Adenkule, he's married to the famous musician Simi. So he also did something when he was about to release his album. He did email marketing. So he sent out, links. I think preview links and all those things, teasers that, oh, hi fans, I'm about to release my new album, blah blah blah. What do you think? And people replied back. People thought it was like scamming, it wasn't real because on a normal day, if you're about to release music, you put on this digital platforms, people will reach out on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that. But since he decided to do it the other way, a way that probably people haven't thought of doing it, so people were like, it was scamming and all that, but it was legit. So now he had direct access to his fan base. And that year, that album skyrocketed. Like, it did like times 3 of his previous album. Because for the first time, he could literally get access. There's no like a mediator or a machine between the
No
fans.
algorithm determining.
He got
Yeah.
close to his fans. And they even
Mhm.
suggested the things that the teams and campaigns that he should run to, promote the album. And the album did very, very well. And why is that I'm talking about email marketing? I'm talking about email marketing because last year when Trump decided to put a ban on TikTok, the whole world went crazy. People were like, "Oh, what can I do? I can't do anything. I don't have TikTok. I'm very popular on TikTok." So they were like, the world is ending for them because some people live off TikTok business. Some people they are content creators, and that's the only platform they've been able to build successfully. So they were alarmed. They panicked for a bit, and people who had websites were like, "Okay, you guys are suffering. We are chilling here." They redirected all their following, all their business to their website. All these platforms are owned by people. Government policies, government institutions, ideas, things may change. Today, Apple can wake up and say, "Okay, you are not doing updating the OS again." So you can't do them anything. It's their business. Today, Facebook can decide and say, okay, now Facebook, there are a lot of uploads. You don't even have cloud to store some of this way. So we are just cutting it off. We are shutting down. What happens if you don't have a website on your own where you're able to direct all your customers or your fans or people who buy from you on these platforms? Then you are doomed because at the end of the day, when these platforms go like that, you lose everything. You lose access, your pictures, your history, everything is gone, literally. So people create memories on these apps because I know Facebook has a thing that like they will keep sending a reminder, oh, remember 9 years ago, remember 4 years ago. So people feel like, oh, once these platforms are saving some of these memories, anytime I need these pictures, I can just go log in and one day you go and you won't be there because the platform has been shut down. So that's why Adekunle Gold's issue is very, very instrumental in this thing because he did deliberate about his marketing campaign. He narrowed it down to email marketing. So yeah, as a business, we need to get a website. There's no two ways about it. If you own a business or you're a brand, you need to get a website. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram can fail anytime. But what you have is your platform. That's why you see a lot of business pushing a lot of money into SEOs and pushing more monies into doing websites, securing websites, because they know if Facebook, all these platforms fails, they are back to their website. And some of these companies, if you see their back end, you see the visits they receive in a week, a day, a month, it's very, very, very huge. It's very they can do without some of these platforms, but it's has become like the norm. You have to join these platforms to get some of these customers. That's why some of them actually, even Jay-Z for a long time didn't have an Instagram account. I think maybe one of his management created for him, and he's posted one. But people who wanted to find Jay-Z know where they can find Jay-Z. You see, so some of these platforms can fail today, tomorrow, even now. So as a business, I advise that we get websites so that we can channel all our customers and our business there to maximize profit. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is AI. When AI came, up until now, I haven't been even been able to understand AI properly. I see a lot of people saying AI, this app is here, this Gemini, just this and that. I'm like, slow down, slow down. Fine, it's good. It's good. When new
They're
things
taking
come,
you on a marathon, eh?
yeah, like when new things come, it's good. You have to, join and in fact, the earliest people who join some of this, they get to understand the
Yeah.
environment of often platforms. I'm like, relax, because I'm saying relax because people don't even understand. They are just jumping on it like that. And some people are also worried because they feel like AI is going to take their jobs. But that's not correct. AI won't take your jobs. AI will is more of like enhancer. It will enhance whatever you know about social media or in the digital world, whatever you know, it will probably take it to the next level. But it can't replace social media or it can't replace other things you were doing before AI came. As a matter of fact, people who know how to use AI will take your jobs. They will be ahead of you. So if you have to find new ways of learning AI tools and things that will help you elevate your business or make you stand out in your environment, you have to do so. Because AI is not coming to replace that skill or job you have. It will enhance it. Or people who know how to use AI, they will be ahead of you. So, speaking of AI, I feel like we have quite some number of apps. I'll speak about the popular one, ChatGPT. So it has become more of like a peer-to-peer tool. When people need something, they go to ChatGPT. How can I do this? How can I do that? They put in the data. How can I do that? How can I do that? But if you don't understand how the AI engine or ChatGPT how they operate, it's more of like what you feed the system is what you get. Some people are very good to give the put in like data, or they are very good in queuing the right information or data into the system for them to get whatever they want. It's not just random normal thing. How can I do this? You
Yeah.
ask and you have deliberate about it. Use the right key information, key
Mm-hmm.
key notes that you have to ask so that the AI will give you the right information. Very, very important in 2026 because it will only go up from here. It will never go back. So the earlier we jump on some of these platforms, the better for us. Also, I want to single out and talk about some of these platforms. TikTok, we are in a world where videos is looking more like, I wouldn't say video, fine, let me put it that way. Videos are very important. Pictures are very important, but we are in a world where video sells more. Video sells though, but you have to get an interactive video, a video that is conveying a message. Like I said in our earlier conversation, that right now we live in a world where we are in the disposable era. Everybody wants to just jump on. So if you do long, lengthy videos which are boring, which are not catchy, which doesn't help people to stop and say, well, what's this guy showing or what's this lady posting? Let me see. They will swipe your videos and you feel like the algorithm is not favoring you, or you are not being put, or some people feel like you are even shadow banned, but it's not true. Their content is not fit. That's why platforms like Instagram are more like pictures. It was just recently when TikTok started doing their, TikTok is easier for you to get the numbers. Then Instagram also found a way to manipulate their algorithm to please some of these people. But Instagram literally was for pictures, TikTok for videos, YouTube for videos. So you have to know all these platforms, what they require, and what is very, very important for you to put on this platform for you to get results, or for you to get the how do we call it, the what you are looking for. You have to know, if you want videos, these are the platforms that you have to go. If you want pictures, these are the platforms you have to go. So you have to know all these things, right?
Yeah.
So in 2025, when we went for a camp meeting,
Mm-hmm.
I was there and I was telling people that AI has also helped some of these platforms, because you can go on TikTok and maybe you watch a video about food, and next time you go back to TikTok, you see the algorithm suggesting a food, like more food content to you. So me, you can't send me random videos and say go and check on your TikTok. I will not open it, because I feel like, yes, I have a TikTok account for that. It's more like private. So if you send me random stuff, I say okay, then I can go and use the account to open, because I can't be opening I can't be opening uh, links randomly, and it will mess up my algorithm. I want to see more of tech videos, more of videos that I subscribe to. I don't want to be watching any kind of videos. So if you send me, oh, okay, can you check this link? I'll tell you, okay, okay. Then I'll go and open that my account and use to go and check it. Right? So Instagram now has reels. YouTube has shorts now. And um, TikTok also has TikTok, the videos. Even now, as and now, I told our creative team that when we are doing videos for the band, we should center on more of like the vertical type of video, not landscape anymore, like the real type of video, because it's easier when you have it. You can duplicate among all these platforms. I can share it on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. Also, pictures. Pictures are very, very, very instrumental in building a brand or running business on social media. Sometimes people want to see the behind the scenes, what you are doing. Sometimes people want to see how you are even making. If you bake bread, people want to see the process of you mixing the bread. If you are into fashion or makeup, people want to see how you are doing. You are picking your foundation, all those things. Sometimes the video tells the story better, but sometimes a good image can also tell a very good story. So, in as much as we are talking about videos, we shouldn't do video too much. There are times that you don't have to post a video; you have to do a picture or use some caption, be or use even the bloggers when they want to catch your attention, they use the picture. Now I've seen people doing carousels more. They use the first picture, maybe picture of the president and something, or if there's an issue with any artist, they'll put it there. And when you swipe, that's when you see the actual video,
The
actual message,
videos, yeah.
yes, the content. So they use the carousel, the pictures as clickbait. When you click on it
Mm-hmm.
and swipe, and so pictures also have a very instrumental role they play on some of these things. And
Mm-hmm.
I'll go on to talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn has also become more of like a professional space where
Yeah.
if you want to reach some serious, I say serious people because LinkedIn don't play there. You want to reach some serious people, and LinkedIn is more of like picture friendly platform,
Yeah.
accepts more of like picture. So I feel like you have to also know all these platforms and know if you are doing this content for this platform, you know this platform. It's easier to do the reels kind of videos, and it should be engaging. It should be boring. It should be direct. Go straight to the point. It should attract people's attention so they can stop and watch your video, right? So you do that and you post it on, and even it's easier now. They have softwares or apps that when you post, you can just by just the clicking of the knob, you can share to some of these, you can share to threads, Facebook, everywhere. Then it saves you the luxury of time for you to go through all this and post them one by one with the same caption and all that. So that's what I want to also say about that. I want to move on to how to capture attention in few seconds. You have to start with your value proposition, announce the benefits in one sentence. Example, how to have three makes to avoid, anchor anchor visually, close up shots of face products. That's if you are shooting for makeup. You have to go straight to the point. You don't have to be doing skirmishes in the name of the video. When they come, they will understand the video. I watch a lot of videos and they are boring.
Mm.
Sometimes I want to see what are they trying to convey? What message are they trying?
Yeah.
So just take my time, even watch it to the end. Even though I know they didn't do anything, I want to see what their motive are in some of this video. Like equally watch some of this video and I'll just stop and just watch it. I think, for example, I'll go back to Chef Abby again. She was
Mm-hmm.
doing a video then, it was going, she was getting her numbers. Then she developed a strategy that okay, let me start with the earthenware. Was it well? It was not the earthenware. That metallic. This sanka. Is that sanka? That is
Oh,
saying. That is saying.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
So people would throw it. That is said to her. She catch it.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you see that part of the video, you know Chef Abby is about to.
Yeah.
That's her signature. You see some of these unique ways of telling
Mm-hmm.
people yourself or having a signature entry.
Yeah.
So the moment you see that, you stop and watch the video. So maybe you're not Chef Abby. Maybe you're a baker. Maybe you own a barber shop. There should be something that is stuck with your video. When people see that, they know that you're about to do something or this is your content. It's very, very important. Every business needs how do we call it? A signature thing that you know if you see it, you know that it's for them. This is their business. I'll go on to talk about numbers. Yeah, in 2026, I want to share some of this platform, what they are doing. LinkedIn, for example, the community LinkedIn has is 33 to 34 million members in 2025. As of 2025, LinkedIn has 33 to 34 million members. And it's more like promoting companies' expertise, employment, engagement, recruitment, B2B lead generation. TikTok has 27.8 million monthly active users in France alone. And now the TikTok community has become big. It was until recently that I heard that they are not even paying creators in Africa, some parts of Africa. Other people are receiving money. So if you're on some of these platforms, you feel like, oh,
Yeah,
once
I think that's a thing that people have been complaining about.
yes, and you think
I think
so
that's
now.
a thing people have been complaining about. Yeah.
So now it takes us back to where we're talking about the website. If you have a website, if I don't even know anything about some of these things, I know that there was a guy we used to work with that worked directly with his boss who was working at Ghana Web, and they told me they use some of these back end numbers. If maybe Ghana Web receive like 80 million visitors in a month, they go to show some of these companies and brands that we are receiving 80 million eyeballs in a month, so you can advertise on our platform. Let's charge you A, B, and C, so I pay weekly or pay monthly, so that we can. And even on the website, they don't give you the whole website too. So if you go to some of these websites, you see there's a small portion. Yes, somebody has paid for it. Go to the same website, go to another small portion. Some people's own can even be at the bottom, small. Everybody's paying for it. So if you have a website, you own it. Ownership is very, very important. If you don't own some of these platforms, and if imagine you're a creator, you do all these nice videos, it takes a lot of effort getting camera, light, and shoot some of these videos, and it goes viral. Some people have as much as 100 million views and things, and you're not being paid for. That same video in another country is millions of or brings a lot of money. So the future is shaky small on our part of the world. If you are in the US, you are in Europe, when you do some of these videos, they have systems put in place that the platform has no option than to pay you. So now it brings it to the point where you have to use the numbers, the reach to maximize growth in a way that you yourself have to go to some of these brands. If you want to make money, go to Infinix, Techno, and some of these. Oh, I have this number of followers, so I have this number of views, so I can receive this number of traction a day. This and that. You show them the statistics, and now you come to a conclusion. They'll give you a deal. That's where most of these content creators in Ghana they are living off brand endorsement, and it's not like the brand mostly. Okay, some of them the brand reach out to them, but mostly I've seen that a lot of people also move to the brands. They go to the brand and say, okay, I have this A, B, and C. So we need a website. 2026 is not even like debatable. We need a website. If you are a business and your social media, the social media is very, very important, but you still need a website. You need a very secured website that you'll be able to track even your customers. You're able to track the kind of engagement that come on the back end. You see how your website is doing, how people are even perceiving your brand, how people are even seeing your business. You need to know. You need some of this data to be able to make certain key decisions, right? And YouTube, as of 2025, has more than 46 million unique monthly users. As of 2025, YouTube has more than 46 unique monthly users. The second most widely used platform in France, again, Europe, after Facebook. I'm not seeing Africa here. Facebook Thread has 400 million monthly active users worldwide in 2025. Okay, this one is worldwide. 400 million monthly active users. Twitch has a booming 105 million monthly active users worldwide in 2025. And Twitch, if you all be honest, most of us got to even know about Twitch when the American guy was in Ghana.
Show speed.
Yes, I heard it was more of like a gaming platform that people
Yeah.
doing, but actually got to know that it's a big deal in the US.
Yeah.
See, people are making money there, low key, low key. So every now and then. So imagine if you don't even understand how the streaming services work on some of these platforms. If a new platform comes, you have to go and start from the scratch.
Yeah.
You won't be able to know your way around some of these platforms. So it's good to start now. That if there's any platform or apps coming in, you're already adjusted or adapted to the system. It will be much easier for you to do that. And I want to also talk about Facebook in the sense that people have perception that Facebook, excuse me, are for broke people. Yes. So you see some business. I'm speaking because I've created a lot of accounts for businesses.
Yeah.
I take a lot of business accounts. When they
Mm.
come for conversation, we are okay. So okay, how do you want it? Do you want us to start from this platform, that platform? How do we go? How do you want us to even position the brand? I'm like, oh, take Facebook out. They don't have money. They don't have money.
Wow.
And some people also have the perception that Instagram is for the rich people. People who have something to spend. And
I
people also feel like TikTok is for playing. Who want to play the rep? So you see, so but still you can't have you can't be in 2026 and not have at least two of these platforms where you are really known.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said one, but now it's moving rapidly. So at least, so some people master either TikTok and Facebook. Some people master either Facebook and Instagram. Some people master either TikTok and YouTube. Where the world is going, you have to actually have two of these platforms that you are well known. Like if they should Google you right now, they want to reach you. If they don't find you here, they will find you here. Some people have been able to do it very well that their numbers cut across all these platforms. I'll give a typical example of the girl who sells on Snapchat. What's it? Dulcie. I've been on Snapchat for a long time, but it was someone who prompted me that hey, there's this girl who has numbers, so she's on Snap. When she posts things, no, then people buy it. That's her niche. It was just recently that I saw that she's on Instagram and other platforms too. But Snapchat is her main thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Snapchat is her main thing. So at least if you're not known for at least one platform, at least two, you should have two platforms that you are known. 2026. I'm coming.
No problem. I'm sure that you are enjoying this session. I'm sure that you've learned a lot from the session already, and you are excited about what is coming next. So we'll be taking questions in a few minutes. So please, you can drop your questions in the comments because we'll be out of here in less than 30 minutes. So you can just drop your questions in the comments and then we'll respond to the questions. And please make it a point to subscribe to our channel because we'll be having more of these and I'll be excited to have you back again. Yeah. So we'll wait. Kay will be joining us back soon, and then we'll continue. But please don't forget to drop your questions in the comments. Okay, I see some questions. Okay, Kay, welcome back. I think you're muted. Oh, we lost Kay. He should be joining back soon. Um, hey, why are you all dropping off? Why are you going to? We are not done. Oh,
Can you hear
okay.
me?
Yes,
Okay,
we can hear
sorry.
you now.
Sorry
Welcome
about
back.
that. So
Oh, it's fine.
I want to. I think I've seen some questions that I want to attend to real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. I wish you. I
Uh,
think we're wrapping up. Then we put the questions on so that we can respond.
Okay, so should we finish before we do the questions?
Yeah. So you just finish and let's do the questions.
Okay, okay. So sorry about that. I had to
Oh,
attend
it's
to
fine.
someone. Yeah. Let me just do this one. Then we are good to go.
Okay.
Just a second. Okay. So as I was saying, you can't be in 2026 and not have at least two of these social platforms that you are known, really known on. Like for if people want to find you, I made mention of Dulcie, where people like she's. I didn't. I prior to that, I didn't even know her. I've heard people saying there was this girl, Her niche or if you mention Snapchat, even that she's on Snapchat, she does all her business there. So Instagram and other platforms are more like, okay, I don't want people to impersonate me, so let me just create it so that it will stay there. But they have at least one of these platforms that they are well known and they are very effective, very active, right? And also recently, I've noticed that there's a decline in the reach, or there's a decline in the engagement on Facebook and Instagram, right? Because Meta is always doing updates. They are always doing updates. They are now selling verification badge. They are selling this. They are selling that. Now they want to sell everything. So I normally, if you post video which was supposed to reach like 100 people, you now be reaching like 20 to 50 people, and they are trying to let you buy. You buy ads, like run sponsored ads, or they will tell you that if you verify your account, you because your account is verified, you meet some standards, and you're able to reach a lot of people. I don't really subscribe to those things. I feel like if you are consistent, you are strategic. There are times I have to wake up as early as 5 a.m. and post because or set alarm because I know that's the time people wake up. Everyone wakes up, they check their phone. When I post 5 o'clock, I set alarm for 12. I'll post 12 between 12 and 1 because I know that during that time people are on break. Those who are doing corporate work, who are doing their own business, they take breaks, lunch break, they'll be on their phone. I post around 4:35 to 6 to 7 p.m. because during that time people are close from work and they are probably in traffic. So they will try and engage on their phone, they will look at their phone. I also post around 10 p.m. going because when people are bored, they can't sleep, they go on their phones. So you have to know some of these hacks and know when to use them and when to apply them. If you don't know and you say, okay, I'm not getting poor, you go and subscribe to. There are people who are verified. In fact, I manage accounts which are verified, but they are not getting the numbers. Some people too, when they start off, they will go and take these people. I call them abusokai influencers or abusokai digital marketers. They will go and employ some of these people, and they will be following a fake account. So you see, the
Oh, when
accounts
they
have
buy the
like,
followers.
yes, the accounts have like 30, 40,000 followers, but their engagement is not really. It's different
Yeah.
if the person is not really active on social media. But you see some people actively posting, but their engagement is way low, but they have numbers. So some people like that, if even you run sponsored ad, it's like you're deploying the tool to scan through and get you more people. Facebook will be using your money to search for followers for you, or your buyers, your consumers, and all they are seeing is fake followers, non-active non-active users. So when it happens like that, even though you have the followers and you are still paying Meta running some of these sponsored ads and campaign, they are showing your thing out though, but they are meeting the right audience. You get what I'm saying? So it's good, you have to build it one by one, a follower a day, a follower a day, a follower a day, like that. So you get there. I see people want to rush. It's good when you have the numbers. If you come on your page, hey, you have numbers, then they follow you, or they feel like you're legit. But me, I don't mind. There are some businesses, it has very, very small following that I operate, but I get the customers that I want. It's more of like the content I put on the platform, and also how I've positioned the business to look like. I'm not really chasing the likes and the following. I just want the thing to go. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you're in the era where people are chasing numbers. Numbers is good, but until you have the numbers and you can't even live up to the numbers, and it becomes
Yeah.
a problem. So my last take is that in 2026, if you are looking for platforms that you really want to, you know, um, maximize profits, I'm arranging according to how it worked for me. You have to get a website first. If you don't have money to afford a website, try and do Instagram and Facebook. Like I'm saying, your immediate customer or people who are going to buy from you or patronize your services are your friends, your family. These are people you follow each other on social media platforms. So Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram. If you have money or you can fund it, you add a website. Then you can move to TikTok. And Facebook also owns threads. Then
Mm-hmm.
Twitter is more of like if you want to put a message across, it's not really like it's more of like sharing ideas. You go and put your
Yeah.
ideas. So you have to also understand the app and the social media platform, what it's about,
Mm-hmm.
what's the nature, what's their culture.
Yeah.
You see, Twitter is more of sharing ideas and asking people for their opinion. That's why
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, Instagram introduced that vote, that poll thing. They've even have
Yeah.
it on WhatsApp now, because they saw that people wanted to, deliberate on some of these issues. So they embedded those functionality or features in some of these apps. So now you see, Meta has that on Facebook, they have that on Instagram, they have that on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
That people, and recently they brought the threads that people can,
Mm-hmm.
share their opinions and all that. So
Yeah.
that's how I'm seeing it from Facebook and Instagram. Then if you have the money, you can do website. If you have the money, you can manage TikTok, and eventually, if you make it up to there, you can add those things. We should also have to bear in mind that how people perceive your business or the nature of your business is very, very important. How people see your
Mm-hmm.
business is very, very important. So there are sometimes if I go certain places and I see whatever is happening will dent me myself, like
And
it will dent
yeah.
my image. I try to, because if it happens to me, it's not too far from my business. Who get to know
Mm.
that I'm involved with team A and B. So I
Yeah.
try and have a very clean sheet when it comes to some of these things, because people are also chasing people want those things. People want to be popular, trend on those for those things. But I want to trend for the good reasons, not for the bad
Yeah.
reasons. Yes. So it's very, very important. So I think basically that's all. There are a lot of things I feel like we would be able to, but we don't have luxury of time. So we have to probably do it some other time,
Oh
right?
yes, we
But
can do a part.
yes, but I'll take questions for now. If
Yeah, yeah,
anybody has
definitely.
any question they want to ask, or they feel like there's something that they were expecting me to touch on, I didn't touch on, they should ask me so that I explain briefly. Because
Okay, so
it's
I have a few questions in the comments page. I'll put
okay.
them on the screen so that we can respond to them.
Okay.
So SNM is asking about those who are shy. I
Okay.
think this question came earlier when you were doing the introduction, talking about um, I think separating the person from the business, and then everybody has to, I mean, be on to get some digital presence. Yeah. So, what about those of us who are shy?
Oh, okay. So um I know people are shy. I didn't start off like this. Personally, I like to be in my own space. The last
Mm-hmm.
time I did a webinar was like 3 years ago. Yes. The last time I did a webinar was like 3 years ago. So personally, I don't like, but I, for instance, you have to do it for the business, or you have to go out there to do something. Sometimes you have
Mm-hmm.
to practice. What helps me sometimes, I put a microphone in front of me, and I'll be looking into the mirror, and I'll be speaking into the mirror and trying to. There are certain things you have to get it like basics. Nobody's asking to come and speak like Vusi. Do you know Vusi? He's in South Africa. He's a global speaker. Vusi.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes. So we are not expecting you to get to Vusi's level before you know. You can do in your small way. If maybe there's a problem with your business, you have to come and talk about it online. You should be able to put a camera in front of you and explain. Or if maybe you have a new product coming and you can't afford to even have an influencer to market it for you, you have to learn how to do some of these basic things. Because in the beginning, it's not easy trying to pay everybody for all these things. Some of the things you have to learn how to do it on your own. Otherwise, you end up spending money a lot. Imagine if you have to literally pay everybody for everything they have to do for you. You can't even survive the business. The business will leave the next day. So some of these
yeah,
things you have to learn how to do it. Not everyone was born to do, public speaking and all that. So I understand that sometimes we are shy, but we need to acquire some of these soft skills to be able to put ourselves out there and also protect our business. Yes.
yeah.
Hope
Thank
I
you,
answered
Faith.
your,
So,
hope I answered the question, right?
I believe so. I believe so.
Okay.
So the next question is I have a question. As a new brand, should you reply every hateful comment on your page?
Okay. Is the person still on here, or the person is gone?
Hi, Rosemond. Are you still here? If
Are you
you're
still here?
here, just tell us hi.
Is she here?
Hello, Rosemond MWG official. Can you hear us? I am not sure she's here, but will be uploaded. So anyway,
Okay,
I
okay.
believe
I
that
was,
she'll
I,
be able
I
to
was,
see
I, wa- I wanted to ask a person, like, if you say hateful comment, is it on yourself? You remember in the beginning, I was saying that there are two types of businesses. One
it.
that's a business, and you as a product. Maybe if you are offering services like, you
Yeah.
have to be, or you have to be this. You could do consulting for people and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a thin line. If you go and reply those comments in the name of, oh, they attack my personality, you may be getting it wrong, because at the end of the day, you are also a product. You are selling your services. Your face or your image is your brand. That's using
Yeah.
to sell the service or offer services. So if you go and reply some of these comments, it will come off like you are trying to be mean or something like that. Me
Mm-hmm.
personally, I don't reply comments. I don't reply comments
Oh
at all.
wow.
Yes, good or bad, I don't reply. But when I see
Why?
it's very, very good, I ask a team member of mine, because
I
I
see.
I don't want to reply the comments. Okay, obviously, because now the business is grown, not like how we used to. In the beginning was just few of us, but now it's grown. So no man, I don't want to reply the comments as though I'm using my own mind intentions to think what is good is what I'm putting out there.
Yeah.
So I like someone from outside, but within the team, to reply the comments. So I know that okay, my conscience are clear, but it's
Mm-hmm.
mostly guided. It's not like you can just go there and write anything that you want. That's
Yeah.
why I don't reply. But in the beginning, I reply every single good comment. Every single good comment. Thank you
Yeah.
for the thank you for the compliments. Thank you. We'll improve on this. Thank you. Thank you. You have to in the beginning, even if you are big and you can't do it, get someone to do it for you. You have to
Mm.
reply every good comment. If the comment is bad and it's not hateful, maybe a person giving you a feedback about a product that you sold,
Mm-hmm.
a product that you sold, or something that they weren't happy about it, and they replied, you have to be very polite and accept those feedbacks because,
Mm.
in as much as it's good or bad, you still need it to build upon your brand. So you have to accept and reply all good comments and also some of the bad comments, unless the person is probably not being logical. The person is trying to attack you personally
Just
rather than
hate comments
yes,
or hate
rather
speech.
than being
Yeah.
reasonable with the comments. That one, even that one, you can choose not to reply. You can choose not to reply. But if you take it as a bad comment and you feel like it's a more of like a feedback, should be
Mm-hmm.
able to accept. Should be open minded enough to accept it because it's for the business. It's not for you entirely. At the end of the day, the comment is more like the business or the service that you rent. So you should be able to reply comments, but not hateful comments in the sense that I feel like if you reply one hateful comment, you have to reply the next one and the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Yeah.
thing can be draining. It can drain like a lot of energy.
Emotionally
It's not
and
yeah,
yeah.
it's not advisable. So that's my take on that.
All right, Kate. Thank you so much. And our
Yeah.
last question, it
Mm.
says that what are some of the steps you have to take to crack the algorithm to get the right followers? This question,
Okay. Who asked that question?
her name is Ellen Ja 4263.
Okay.
I believe that's her handle, yeah. But
Okay.
Ellen, are you here? Can you hear us? Okay, but I think you can still go on.
Yeah.
She'll still get to see the
Oh,
comments in
what's
here.
that? Okay. So like I'm saying, um, what I also realized from managing a lot of accounts, the account that were passed on to
Mm-hmm.
me, like create the account. I didn't start by managing on the go. Passed on to me, like people had already worked on the account. Some
Mm-hmm.
people have, you know, Facebook, Instagram, and even Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. They have community guidelines that they go with.
Yeah.
They have to go with. You shouldn't do A, B, and C. You shouldn't do this. Some of them, even YouTube, realize that Khrushchev and some of these people, they don't mention some F word and some other words.
Yeah.
They censor these things because it goes against the community guidelines, right?
Yeah.
Probably if you didn't build your account yourself and you inherited it from somebody or somebody sold, people were buying accounts. It was a thing. They'll grow the accounts and sell it to you. You know how they
Mm-hmm.
were
Mm-hmm.
growing. People
That
were
thing.
posting, people were posting nude pictures and all this. That's how they grew the account. So today, if they've changed the name, it's like a sheep in a wolf skin. If they change the name and they are using it to run a business and people are not buying and there are a lot of things going wrong, and you feel like, oh, but I have followers. Meanwhile, the people who are on the platform are not interested in the content that you have right now. They were interested in the content that was being posted before you inherited the accounts. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
you have, if you are creating the Instagram or the social platform yourself from the scratch, you have to understand some of these platforms. So you do well to build followers one by one, gain
Mm-hmm.
followers. Is a long journey, but that's the best. One
Mm-hmm.
step at a time. One step at a time. Mostly with the posting, if you can crack the algorithm, what I've realized for TikTok, now part of the Ghana, I speak on about that. I have a business page that it took a long time for me to get on TikTok. But when it came, I didn't understand this whole frenzy. Like I felt like this is for Gen Z people. They are just going. I didn't understand. People can go there and they will put sound and they say they are doing the sound is trending. Me,
Yeah.
I'm an old man. They said that this sound is trending. Then they'll put some of the videos, and you see, you go there, people will be they will be acting like there's a sound, somebody has said something. They will be,
Yeah.
how do you guys do this thing? This is new to me. So for a long time, I created an account there, and I wasn't posting.
Mm.
So one time, went for an event. I'm speaking for the band. I have a band that I manage. So
Mm-hmm.
event, and someone asks, the person asks if you have Instagram. The person asks if you have Facebook. Say, are you on TikTok? That was when I was like, oh really? Then I have to, So we went we went back and forth with the client saying, oh, we are on TikTok, but then we are not active and all that. And the client said that, oh, you can't say you're on social media platform and you're not active, so you have to keep posting. So we tried to make the TikTok very, very active. We started posting consistently, and within a space of 2 weeks, one of our video went boom. It was a video that we did with Sinaso. A rehearsal video that we did with Sinaso.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah, 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 yeah. We can hear you.
Hello,
Yes, Kay, we can hear you. Can you hear
I can't
me?
hear you.
Oh,
Check your microphone.
okay. Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Hello,
Hi,
everyone can
Kay.
see and
Can
hear you.
you?
Okay, okay.
Can
So
you
was so that when a client asked, went back and forth with the client, we were trying to convince her that TikTok is no, the Instagram. So she rather take our Instagram and all that. The client still was like she preferred TikTok. So we came back and I spoke to the team like, you know what, we have the account already. We did create the account because we didn't want anybody to take the handle. So we created the account, it was there. And we started posting within a space of 2 weeks. We started posting consistently. And one of our video, currently that page, we don't follow anybody. I wanted to test the markets. And we don't follow anybody. So people say we are too low. We don't follow anybody. So one of our videos with Sinaso, we're doing rehearsal, it went viral. And that's when I understood TikTok. When people comment, say this song, I'll play this song on my wedding day. I love this song. Oh my God. Now come and reply. Oh really? We would love to play for you. So somebody come and write. Within 24 hours, the view has shot up to 20,000 views. Then every day it kept on. Then when the comment comes, I won't stop. I was engaging. I wanted to see how far it will go. Because that was my first time experiencing that on that platform. I did
Mm-hmm.
like that, like that, like that. And that was it. So now we have 4,000 something followers. I haven't checked. And about 3,800 followers came from that one video. Just one video.
Mm,
Just the video we did with Sinaso.
yeah.
3,800 and something. I can confirm. It came from just one video we did with Sinaso. It's the name of the band is No Bad. I'm putting in
No
the
bad
chat so you
songs.
can go and check
Yeah, no bad
No Bad
songs.
Songs on
Let me just put
IG.
no
So
bad songs.
it went like that. So we're up to now, we're not following anybody. And the likes to shut up now. So now after that video, in that time the momentum is dying on that video. And
Mm-hmm.
I realized that because people are coming to see that video, the other videos are getting also the numbers are going up like that.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I understand. So the next videos, the subsequent videos I started posting them around the same time I posted the one I posted with Sinaso,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it was at dawn. It was at dawn
Oh.
around 5. We did it and it was working. So for Instagram and TikTok, the video apps the apps that really supports videos,
Mm-hmm.
dawn works. And at dawn and at midnight at dawn and early morning. Okay, early morning. So let me say early morning and at dawn and
Mm.
traffic hour. So
Okay.
if you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
this,
yeah.
then you know the time to post. Facebook is more flexible. You can post anything on Facebook, and sometimes you can even post even on favorable hours. And before you
Mm-hmm.
realize, somebody has shared your post. Somebody has shared it. That's how mostly I see Facebook. Mostly you see
Mm.
somebody has shared the post, and I see people like to read on Facebook. So also
Yeah.
bulky. typing or
Content.
lengthy conversations with
Yeah.
maybe a picture. I've seen also that one does well on Facebook.
I
So
think
you
on
see,
LinkedIn
I don't
too.
know. Yes, there's a mentor I follow on Facebook. His name is Chris Wilson. He used to write for GH articles. He's based in
Mm-hmm.
London. He normally writes like long, very lengthy write-ups. I'll stop whatever I do. I'll read all of them. And I see mostly his write-ups goes viral, like ooh, sharing because I feel like he's dropping
Yeah.
gems. So Facebook, I've seen that the write-up with a picture does it for them. Instagram, TikTok, mostly at dawn, traffic hour 4 to 5, 6, and early morning at dawn and midnight. So if you know
Mm.
this, if you didn't inherit the account from anybody and you're starting to do that, you do it. And also one trick that I also inherited was if you are posting the videos or you are posting the content and people are consuming it more, you increase the pace. But if you are posting and people are not really vibing, you don't have to consistently post it. You have to find new ways to do other content that will be engaging. Supposing you are
Mm.
posting more picture content and people are not liking, switch it to video. Supposing you are
Yeah.
posting more video content, people are not liking, switch it to picture. You don't have to consistently post whilst people are not. So you see, if the people, I made mention of the so incident. When I saw that the video was doing well, I knew that people were ready to consume more content. So I started posting more, and
Mm-hmm.
people started, consuming the content. So you have to understand some of these things and understand when to post. And once in a while, if you have the chance, just throw in one sponsored ad. You can that one people with a Visa card. There's a virtual card. Some of these banks offer virtual card. You can go
Yeah.
get some, put in queue in the details on some of these platforms and do a sponsored ad, maybe a $5, $2, $1, $10, based on the number. They will show you what you get within that reach. If you want to do $1, show you how many people you are going to reach and all that. Once in a while, you do those things to activities. Then when organization starts showing to some of these people, days that you post without some of these sponsored ad, it becomes like default. It starts to show to some of these
Mm.
people by default. So that's one thing I've also realized with the algorithms. And also you should know who you follow and who you like their posts. It's very, very important. It's like the AI or the system is looking at what you are interested in. That's why in the beginning I made mention of a TikTok account that when you send me random videos, I'll never open with my personal because I don't want to mess up with the things I like to see. I like to see those things. So it's not like
Yeah.
everybody send you link. Oh, go and check this. Then you go and check it. If you do so, it's like the organizer doesn't even understand what you want or the kind of people you want to see your content. So you
Mm-hmm.
should narrow it down. I feel like these are some of the few hacks that if you deploy, you'll be able to make how do we call it, progress with your
Yeah.
social media account in terms of your personal brand or on your business.
Yeah. 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 There are no more questions.
I think
Yeah. I think
we
that was the
respond
last
all the questions, so
question.
please keep it incoming.
Yeah.
Okay, take yes, I'm still here. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. So Rosemary, I hope I've answered your question.
Yeah. I think she responded. Thank you
You're still
down
live
there.
and loud.
Yeah. She's responded. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Are
Ellen.
there any more questions?
No, there are no more
I can't
questions.
hear
That was the
you.
last one.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
See?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Hey,
But can you hear
wow.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Is it better? Can you?
Oh,
Hello,
okay. But I
everyone.
can't hear you. But if you can hear me, that's fine. Any more questions? If you have questions, you can just drop them in the chat.
Okay, can
Yes.
you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I was saying that there are no more questions in the
Okay.
chat. We've answered all the questions. Thank
Mm.
you so much for
But you
coming on today.
have
Me, but
yeah.
oh no, you've actually said everything. I think that you were able to, you covered almost everything, if not all. I don't think there's something that you didn't speak about. You spoke about AI, you spoke about the platforms, what each platform does, and what I mean everybody should do. And then you also left us some tips on I mean, how to be able to grow our platforms, and then tips for businesses and for individuals as well. So I think you covered everything, and you did exact justice to it like we expected you to do. And so we are so grateful for
All right.
coming on. He's a very busy man, so when you get him like that, you have to be grateful. Yeah, so we are so grateful for coming on to share these tips with us. With your, I mean, your long time experience. I think that everybody that watches this video or listens to this video will have at least, if not one, a lot of things to take away, a lot of things that they can use immediately, and then it will help them grow their social media as businesses and as professionals as well. So, okay, thank you so much for
All
coming
right.
on, and we may do the parts too, like you were
Yes,
saying. We can do the
down.
parts.
I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All
So
right.
we'll get back on the date and
So
the time.
before I go out, I also want to spotlight some. I want to share some of the businesses that I run so that
Oh
people.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
So I we have an auction agency called Asha Fort, and in 2022 we did Global Citizen, the festival that brought Asha, Caesar, Stormzy, um, Oxley, Tiwa Savage, all of them in Ghana. I did at the Independence Square. We ushered for that event. We've done ushering for Google events in Ghana. When Kadi was coming to Ghana, too, we did that one too. So they are all on our page. Usher for spelled USHERFORT Usher Fort Agency. And we also I also have a marketing firm, advertising marketing firm called the Blue Embassy. Currently I put it on hold because I've been moving a lot with my band. I have a band that I work with, so we've been traveling, moving around a bit. So I put the advertising and marketing company on the hold. But I normally do branding, consulting for businesses, social media. I manage people's accounts. I help recover password and all those things. Yes, just that I've put it on the hold right now. And the last but not the least, the live band. We have a band that played for the president, the former president, twice. It's called No Bad Songs. It's a very energetic, lively live band. We play for weddings, engagements, what have you, anniversaries, funeral. Even if you do funeral, call us. We come and play for you. Yes. So, but lately I've also entered personal. I've also entered into sound engineering because I'm working with the band. That's something I have.
Mhm.
Yes. So I don't even have a page for it yet, but I'm still on the go. And also we have a record label that we manage talents. We sign talents, we manage them. Afrobeat, musician, R&B, hip hop, high life, all those things. Neo soul, jazz. So we have a record label. It's based in Accra, Ghana here, and in the USA. So basically, these are some of the things I'm involved with and I'm working on currently. So maybe my customer may be on your timeline or all that. If you hear anything about some of these things, you can easily call me or text me. I'm very, very accessible with the name on the screen, Joliey. If you just punch it in Google, you have all my access, like from LinkedIn to Instagram to Facebook and all that. Thank you all for having me. It was very great to join this live session. I hope you all learned something nice. So
Yes, 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 we did. You know, at the beginning, I was trying to remember one name you always use, but I've now remembered
yeah,
Dangote.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he's a Dangote, so you should know that the man he has a lot of money. Yes,
That's
and
my.
he does a lot of amazing things
I
too.
want to be
So,
like Dangote, so I'm working very very hard.
oh,
Yeah,
we see that.
but also the last thing I want to say before we leave on this, like social media is literally going to be like a news TV. So the earlier you get
Mm,
it, now if you go to the embassy, you want to apply visa, they check your social media. They check what are you
yeah.
doing. I don't know if recently you guys saw the issue with Simi that popped up. People saying she's a pedophile. Tweet that she did like way back.
Mm,
A resurface. So you can check that the musician. So we should be mindful of what we put out there and how people see us on social media. It shouldn't be on the name of, oh, it's just social media. We should just jump on it. You have to see some way on on those platforms. Like you have to represent something. So social media is generally or slowly becoming like the new CV. If you don't have it, you can't be counted among the elite or people who are doing business or people who matter in the society. So, but how you also behave on some of these platforms are very, very, very important. So you can be on social media for fun. You can also be on social media and make some money. The choice is yours. All right.
The choice is yours. So thank you so much everyone for joining this session. I'm very sure you enjoyed it and you took some key tips away. And we'll be back again next month. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll be back
Yeah.
again next month. And we can't wait to bring you another amazing session. If you have not subscribed to our page, please do and share this video with your friends and your loved ones. Thank you so much for joining and see you another time. Thank you, Kay. Bye.